Alright guys, today I'll be cleaning my pocket knife. It's got assisted opening, however it's dirty inside and it won't open all the way. For example, it only goes about that far, and actually you could hear the grinding inside. So we need to basically open it up and clean it and re-grease it. Here's what you're going to need to do this job. You're going to need a couple of star-shaped bits, a T8 size and a T6 size. And you're going to also need a general purpose grease. I'm going to use my bicycle grease, but it works for this, so it's all good. So we're going to start by taking out the screw right here. Then we're going to remove the other three screws, this one, and this one. Here's the knife taken apart. Alright, here's everything wiped clean. You have to be careful when you're wiping the blade, make sure you don't cut yourself. Also, if it's really dirty, go ahead and use a degreaser to wipe it. Note that this spring here, sometimes the blade won't swing open all the way if the spring is too bent, and it doesn't have any tension in it. What you might have to do is bend this out a little bit. Basically grab it from the corners here and here using two pliers and just put pressure on it and bend it outward just a little bit to give it a somewhat L shape like this. Next, we're going to take this grease and apply it wherever there's going to be movement or friction. You want to go ahead and grease this piece up as well. And go ahead and place it over here. Like so. Go ahead and apply some grease right here as well. Just a little bit. Make sure this area here is greased up, and go ahead and place the large washer, that one, over it. Next, you're going to go ahead and place the blade over the washer here. After placing the blade over the large washer, you're going to take the smaller washer and place that onto there as well. Next, you're going to take the three small screws and place them into their holes. You're then going to take this black plastic piece and put it over the screws. Make sure you go ahead and apply some grease here as well, and take the two halves and put them together carefully. Go ahead and after you put them together, the two halves, go ahead and tighten down the three bolts here. After tightening down the three smaller screws, take the larger screw and go ahead and put it here. Tighten that one as well. Make sure you don't tighten any of these screws too much because you might strip them. Also, at this point, you don't need to have them too tight because you're going to need to adjust them anyway. All right, here it is all back together again. Let's go ahead and give it a try. What you're going to want to do if yours doesn't work right away is basically loosen and tighten this bolt here, and this bolt here until you get it to work just right. There's an amount of pressure you have to put onto the blade here, and the spring, when you tighten these, it puts pressure on the spring that's within the body here. So go ahead and play with those screws until you get it to work just right. All the stuff I use to do this, I'll have the links to them in the description below. Thank you for watching.